your season individually and then as a team?
Um, yeah, I think individually wasn't my best as far as my production and what I wanted to bring to the table. Um, had kind of a rough summer last year and had to get surgery, obviously. So for me, coming off of that was a little tough, but I thought I progressed a bit during the season, but definitely feel like I have more to give and want to stress that this summer and improve even at my age. I think there's a lot of areas to work on. So from a team perspective, there's a lot of growth going on in this room. We were close and we were in meaningful games, so that was fun to be a part of, and to see how the city reacted and the support they gave us was incredible. So I thought it was good. It wasn't our end result that we wanted, obviously, and the fact that we wanted to make the playoffs, but we had a lot of guys take some big steps, and I just think that's going to continue for this team in the future.
What stood out to you?
Um, yeah, there's multiple. Obviously, and then Clayton Keller, I'd say, from a leadership standpoint, and kind of how um, he was the focal point of the team for both on the ice and off the ice. I thought I was really impressed with how Kells grew this year, and he's really obviously skilled player, but as far as how he leads, that's a bit of an adjustment to get that captain's patch, and sure, some pressure for him. So he handled it well. You got the Gunthers, the Coolies. Obviously those two are going to be elite. They are already. So I think the sky is kind of the limit for this team, and a lot coming up in the system. But you got McBain, who had a great year. We had some additions with Sergachev and Stenlin, who brought a lot to the table. So a lot of guys did great for us. Veggie, awesome, and it's a good group that I definitely am proud to be a part of, and it was exciting to come to the rink every day for sure.
Your future in Utah? Have you started talking or thinking about contract this summer?
Yeah, obviously, we'll see what happens. I liked it here, and we'll see where Bill's at with. Obviously, he's got some decisions to make, and he's got a lot of guys in the pipeline. So for me, the main focus is going to be just kind of getting back to my full strength, and I think I can do that and have a good summer. So we'll see what transpires. But like I said, I've loved the city. I've loved the people in the organization, and the Smiths have kind of given us something we never would have expected 2 years ago or a year ago. So this has been an incredible experience.
You kind of picked it up in terms of point production and whatnot toward the end of the year here in these last few games. Is that important in terms of finding your next contract wherever it is?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, as an older guy, obviously, I have my style of play. I think that is what it is. But obviously, point production is important in this league, and like I said, I didn't produce, I didn't score as much as I wanted to, obviously, and I think that could have helped the team down the stretch. But yeah, I don't know. When I look at a lot of my years through the career, there's ups, there's downs, there's good points in the seasons, there's bad points. So um, it's a lot from the mental perspective, but I think you got to kind of look at it from a wholesome pedigree, and I don't think I'm that old. I'm 32, so that used to be young back in the day, but the guys in the locker room think I'm old, but I don't feel like it. So hopefully, going forward, I can continue to play the way I have in the past, and we'll see what happens.
You mentioned the city and the people to a previous answer. What surprised you most coming here? And with regard to the people, do you have any special story or interesting story, either about meeting the neighbors or someone else in the community?
Yeah, I guess when I moved in, there were more cookies and bread and candy than I've ever seen. My girls were loving it, but so the welcoming factor in the neighborhood in the city was there. Our neighbor threw a welcome party for us, and I expected there to be 20 people maybe, and there were like 70, 80 people. So it just kind of showed how tight knit the neighborhood was and the community is here. So yeah, I was really impressed. And as far as like the fan base, seeing the growth of interest, I think with the people here is pretty cool, especially not having an NHL team previously. I told this story a few days ago. Sergachev made a defensive play that was nice play, but nothing out of the ordinary. But the fans, I've never seen a fan reaction on how much they appreciated the defensive play in any arena, whether in Canada or bigger market anywhere. I've never seen a reaction like that. So, yeah, I didn't really know what to expect coming here, but it exceeded what what we were expecting coming in. So it's been a pleasure.
Where do you see the trajectory of this team moving forward? I mean, over the last 4 years, you guys have taken a 10-point step every season. What does that look like moving forward?
Yeah, I think that'd be nice to take another 10-point step next year. I don't think this year was even. I think we all thought we underachieved by not making the playoffs. I think we all thought we could make it. So yeah, I guess 10 points next year is the goal. 10 points more, that'll put us in more than likely. So yeah, I think with all these young guys, the way they've groomed a lot of the players in the farm system, and the way Andre coaches, I think is crucial. When I was a kid, I look back, and if Coach Tierney was my coach as a young guy, I think I would have benefited greatly. I think the way he teaches and the way he pokes at guys at different points is really important for the young guys, and they're just going to continue to grow in result of that. So like I said, sky's the limit for this team.
What would your pitch be to, I guess, potential free agents to be like, hey, Utah is good?
Well, I'm a free agent, so it sucks here. I'm kidding. No. Yeah, as far as the organization, like I've been on a lot of different teams, so I've gotten to see different markets, different owners, and this is the best I've been treated as a player, as a team, as a whole, families. So that's probably the number one. And then you talk about the city, the people, and kind of the vibe around here is something that's exciting to be a part of. So like I said, I'm not going to give too much of a pitch here. No, but yeah, it's a great spot for players, and for myself with a family, I thought it was a great fit, and really enjoyable. I love the mountains, so fun to look at those every day too.
What are your plans this summer?
I go back to Minnesota. There's a lot of NHL guys back there in Minneapolis, so I train there, skate there, and yeah, just get back in the headspace of kind of where I want to get to. I don't view I as an athlete, I think most of us aren't ever really satisfied, which is good and bad. But I wanna continue to try to get better. So it's gonna start in a couple weeks. Take some time off, but I'm excited to get training here.
Thanks, Bjugstad.
Yep. Thanks, guys.